What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time checking out any Ash the Realtor content, thank you in advance. I'm Ashley White and I am your local real estate agent here in Northern California. And on today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you all a little bit on how I got started in real estate. And I'm also going to be going over the 4 fundamental steps that every buyer should be aware of prior to looking at homes with a real estate agent. But before we do anything first, make sure you turn those notifications on so you don't miss any of the content that I share with you all. And let's get into this video. So, how I got started in real estate. In 2019, I was working 2 jobs while I was 8 months pregnant with my daughter. At that time, I was working for a very popular franchise coffee corporation, which is just my fancy way of saying I was a barista. And I was also working at a private K-8 school. I was busy. I was very busy, and I knew realistically once I had my daughter that I was not going to go back to working 2 jobs. I thought long and hard about it. So I made the decision to pursue a career that could afford me not only the luxury of creating my own schedule and having flexibility with my time, but I wanted something that I could commit to that could earn me the income to support my family. There are multiple ways to get qualified to take your license exam. Some enroll into the real estate schools online. I personally took courses at my local community college. After I passed my courses, I sent in my transcripts to the Department of Real Estate as well as my exam application, got an exam date, passed, and the rest has been history. Now, if you are interested in getting started in real estate or want a little more information or guidance as a new agent, feel free to reach out in my comments or you can DM me at _Ashley Realtor and I'll be more than happy to help however I can. Let's go over 4 fundamental steps that every buyer should be aware of prior to looking at homes with a real estate agent. Now, the reason why I say you should do these steps prior to looking at homes with an agent is because you don't want to get out looking at homes and you're not prepared. The first fundamental that I strongly encourage buyers to do is to have a clear idea of the kind of home that you want to purchase. Now, I don't just mean what kind of features do you want your home to have, but I also mean what area would you potentially like to live in. Also, I encourage buyers to have a budget in mind as far as how much they're willing to spend on a home, and we'll revisit why having a budget is important in the next video. The second fundamental that's going to help play a key role in getting prepared to look at homes is knowing your credit score. Okay, when you go to get a home loan, they're going to look at something called your FICO score. Not only is your FICO score essential to getting prepared to look at homes, but it's also going to be a big factor that plays a role in your approval odds. Now, these last 2 fundamentals, you're going to want to make sure you have prepared your proof of funds as well as a pre-approval letter. Proof of funds essentially is a bank statement showing that you do indeed have funds to purchase a home. If you are anticipating financing a home, you're going to want to make sure that you have a minimum of 10% sales price shown on your proof of funds when you go to make your offer. And that 10% shows that you can cover your earnest deposit as well as the down payment on your loan and closing costs that may be associated with this transaction. If you are looking at a home that costs $500,000, you are going to want to have a minimum of $50,000 saved in a bank account that you can show proof of funds for before making an offer on a home. Now, the last fundamental, which is absolutely important, is having an accurate pre-approval letter on hand. You can get pre-approved online, or you can go to the bank or find you a mortgage lender specifically that can help you get pre-approved. This is where a realtor will come in handy. If you have 3 of the 4 fundamentals complete, with the exception of a pre-approval letter, you can definitely reach out to a real estate agent and get connected with a mortgage lender that will help go over your options as well as get you pre-approved. Last week, I asked you all on my What If Wednesday post, what if you could purchase the home that you've been thinking about buying for a while tomorrow, regardless of your financial abilities today? Now, the purpose of my What If Wednesday post was not only to generate discussion about your ideal homes, but it was also to give viewers an idea of homes that they can anticipate looking at according to the suggested features, criteria, and price. With that said, I say to you all as your trusted real estate professional in the field, what you see today, you may not see tomorrow for the same price nor the same value. That is it for today's episode, and I thank you all for tuning in and listening to your girl rant. I hope I was able to give you some valuable information in order to prepare you to look at homes. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you're not already following me on Instagram, check me out at _Ashley Realtor. Link is in my bio on how to connect with me. Make sure you all tune in next week where we'll be talking lender talk as well as going over the under contract experience. I hope you all stay safe and take care of yourselves.